Well, hello everyone. It's good to see you again. It's been a little while since we visited via these videos, taking a look at what has taken place construction-wise in the church, renovation-wise in the church. And I wanted to show you a few things this morning or this afternoon. And the first thing I want to show you is these wonderful pink columns that we will have for our services at Saint Thomas. No, I'm just kidding. And let me say that again. I'm just kidding. I know that these pink columns probably remind you of Pepto-Bismol, which is some of you like to take during my sermons, I'm sure. But actually what this is a preparation for something that we're going to do called faux painting. Now, faux painting is French for not paint. I mean, for not wood. It's for faux wood. Faux wood painting is French for not wood. And what it is we have artists who are going to come and they are going to paint this in such a way that it really looks like wood, and we've seen a sample of it. It looks fantastic, and when you see it, you really won't even be able to know the difference. But it's going to be a really good addition here to our renovation, because it's really going to make our church look a whole lot warmer and with more contrast and all. And I'm really excited about that particular part. The next thing I want to show you is what you might have heard of. There's going to be three pulpits. There's going to be three pulpits in this renovation. And many people have asked me, well, what does that mean? Why do you need three pulpits? Well, three pulpits is sort of a nod to the Anglican past. That was a part of church architecture in the evangelical Anglican world a long, long time ago. You don't see it very often anymore. But what you would have is you would have this smaller pulpit here. It's called a community pulpit. And what you would do from the community pulpit is that you would be able to read the service. You would be able to answer the officiant's questions during the service, do the responses. This is the place where one would make announcements. Where in the school, if you have a speaker, they would be here doing that sort of thing. So this is the community pulpit. When you go up here, this is called the gospel pulpit. And there's a separate pulpit here because this is the place where the gospel reading is read. This is where the gospel reading will be read, and it's sort of elevated above the community pulpit because the reading of the gospel is such an integral part of our communion services. And so then you move up, and this will be even higher than the gospel pulpit. This will be the pulpit from which the people preach. And what that shows us, it sort of visibly demonstrates how we view preaching. The proclamation of the gospel is a huge part of the service, and it really is. If you remember Paul talking about the gospel is the power of God. And so when the gospel is preached, the power of God goes out, and so that's key. That's a key part of our service, word and sacrament. This is the word part of our service, and it emphasizes this pulpit. This three-tiered pulpit emphasizes the word part of our service. This here, what you see here is a ramp, and I hope you can see that well from the camera. But the ramp, this is an ADA addition here, and what this does is this gives us the opportunity to include more people in our services, to come up to read, to come up and do many things, to usher, to whatever it might be. Also, those with walkers might find that it's much easier to come up this ramp than it might be to go up the steps. And there'll be a place where you can hold, a little place where you can hold and steady yourself as you walk. But this will be good for those of us who have a harder time walking or in wheelchairs. It just opens up our service for so much more participation than we have. We're really excited about that. You can see this. I hope you can see this. This is the paneling. This is the wood that is here in the chancel where the choir is, right behind the choir desk. And if you can really see the difference And this is what we had before, and someone who is working here, Mary, the one who's doing the faux wood, she was able to sand this down and stain it, and demonstrate how really lovely and how much character this wood could have for our services, and it's a very stark difference, I think. And this is really actually very beautiful with the grain. You can see the grain. You can there's so much more texture where it's kind of subdued there. So we're gonna take a look at some of these options here and go with this. And I think as you look at it from the pews, or if you sort of look around, you'll notice that the character and the texture of the wood, the faux wood, everything will really pop out. And I think you're really going to like what you see when we get all this together. This is going to be the new vestry. Many of you call it the robing room. But if you look around, you'll see that this door has been taken out. This wall has been taken out, and all of the space in this room is utilized. And what we're going to do is we're going to put cabinets up for all of those who are in the service, acolytes, clergy, lay readers, choir, so we can all be here together during the service. And it's just going to be a better way for people who are in the worship party to connect, to pray, to communicate, all those sorts of things. But what I really like about it is it just really maximizes space, and it allows people to come together and not be so atomized right before the service. So what we found is that last spring, when our pandemic hit, a lot of things were sort of knocked off schedule, and we were unable to finish really the capital campaign in particular. So after stewardship, after the Saint Thomas Fund, we're going to go and we're going to sort of fill in that missing piece on the capital campaign. We have about $1.5 million that we want to raise for our Fulfilling the Promise capital campaign. And what I'd like you to do, if you would, is to sort of take this in, see where we're going, be excited by the progress that we've made, and as we get closer to the spring, think about what you would like to pledge for the capital campaign. Because this, if we have a really good spring, if we do what we need to do for the capital campaign, we're going to have something that will be the envy of many churches around this area. It's going to be a fantastic space. The school building is going to be fantastic. So many things for us to use to God's glory in our ministry together. The F building, you've seen, so much is happening here, and I just ask that you think about this, take this in, enjoy it, and consider how much you might be willing to give to our capital campaign in the spring when we kick it back off in that particular thing. So God bless you. We love you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.